What's going on, dividend chasers? It's the Dividend Bloodhound here with another investing episode. In this episode we're going to talk about how you sell your shares on the Freetrade app. Something quite easy to do, but I'm just going to highlight the process just quickly because it's self-explanatory. But I just wanted to go over the process because people have asked how to do this and how long it takes in the process. Now, usually this doesn't take very long. As long as the stock market is open, you can hit that sell button and you can get the money into your account that day. And then the withdrawals process might take a little bit longer after that because you have to request the money from Freetrade, and then that will come to your bank account as long as you've linked that bank account up with Freetrade in the first place, which you should have already done in the process of setting up the application. If you like what you see on this video and it's helped you or it adds value, please hit that subscribe button in the corner there and the like button for the YouTube algorithm. So let's get this video out and help as many people as possible. That would be really much appreciated by myself and the channel. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the actual app itself. Goodbye. See you in a minute. What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining me in the next part of the video, and you join me in my Freetrade basic account, or my free share basic account. As you can see here, I've got a collection of shares. All of these have been free, as you'll have seen in one of my other videos. If you want to actually get into that, please look at my other videos. I'll drop the link in the description below. It's not really about the performance today. So I've got a selection of shares that I received just yesterday, in fact. A share in Avast, a share in Trainline, a share in Domino's, and a share in UK Property that I got for free, that I actually think the money would be better deployed elsewhere. So I'm going to sell these shares and show you exactly how to do it, just in case that you don't know. So there's my 4 selections there that I'm going to get rid of. UK Property, because I've got a couple of other property companies right there. Avast, the cybersecurity company, because the dividend they pay isn't high enough for me right now. Trainline, because Trainline doesn't pay a dividend at all. And Domino's Pizza, although this company has grown quite a bit, again its dividend is a bit too low for me. Hello again, guys, welcome back to the real world. Just wanted to say, when you consider selling your stocks, that is quite a big decision. Although the value of those stocks in there isn't really that high, it is important to remember, why are you selling your stock in the first place? Are you just selling it because you panic selling because the price has fell a little bit? Or are you actually selling it to redeploy the money off elsewhere, like I am? So I've decided that some of them stocks that are there don't pay a dividend. So I definitely want to get rid of them so I can get a stock in there that does pay a dividend. Or the dividend isn't high enough or sustainable enough to fit my portfolio, so I'm going to sell out and rejig my portfolio in that way. So the money raised from this is probably going to buy City of London Trust, which is a far more sustainable monthly paying dividend, which is what I'm more interested in. I'm more interested in the sustainability and the growth of the dividend rather than it being a high yield. But none of them stocks that I've just highlighted there actually have a high yield at all. I think the highest one was Avast with 2%, which really isn't that high, and it's quite a new company, and I'm more interested in getting established companies in my portfolio, even if it is a free share portfolio. That being said, let's go back into the app, and I'll actually sell these stocks off, and we'll see the money that I raise. Catch you back on the other side in the app. So here we go then, guys. First one up, I'm going to get rid of Avast. So quickly, they got its performance there, and you hit the sell button. I've only got the 1 share, but you hit however many shares you want to sell, so that's just the one there. And as you can see, the order will go through immediately today, and it is free with Freetrade. So hit the go button, and then it gives you the full analysis here of what you're actually going to get for it. And then you can just hit the confirm sell button at the bottom. It confirms your Face ID or your fingerprint if you're on an older iPhone. And then that should be it. It's all gone through. The sell is complete, and £4.49 will deposit into your account. Next up, I'm going to do train line with the same process. So hit the sell button, hit how many shares you want to get rid of, which is just the one. You get how much it's worth, £3.38. Hit review, got your review, and then click confirm sell. Face ID, and it's gone. And there we go, hit done, and you're back into the app again. And the last but not least on here, in fact it's not because I've got another one to sell after that, is Domino's. Exactly the same process, sell one share, hit the review button, £3.28 is what I'm going to get, and confirmed. And wait a couple of seconds, and it's gone. Next up is UK property. I slightly regret selling this one, but because I've actually got companies that I've already got 2 property companies, I don't want my portfolio to be too weighted towards that. And the other 2 are already loss making, whereas this one isn't so heavy on the loss making. So I'll get rid of this one and redeploy the money elsewhere. And again, really simple process. Sell one share, £4.92. £4.92 is what I'm going to get. Confirm the sale. May take a minute or so. Just have to be a little bit patient. But as quickly as that, it is done. And then a quick refreshment of the actual app itself, and there you can see that's what I hold right now. So I've lost quite a few stocks from my portfolio. However, there we have a nice healthy £16.49 in my account to redeploy against whatever I see fit in this free share portfolio. That being said, let's get back to the real world. Hello again guys, welcome back to the real world. So as you've seen there, that is quickly how to sell your stocks very easily with Freetrade. One thing that I will say is that you should always consider what you're actually selling your stocks for. What is it to achieve? Is it like I've done there, where you want to redeploy the money into a better dividend paying company or a more sustainable dividend? Just try not to make sure that you panic sell, because that is the worst thing you can do. Just because the stock's dived 5%, 10%, that doesn't necessarily mean that it is a bad company. It's just suffered a little bit of bad news. And you will tend to not make that much money in investing if you continually panic sell at a 5 or 10% loss because a company is nosediving. Obviously, do take that with a pinch of salt, and if you've seen in the news that a company has massively struggled or something has significantly happened and you want to get out and cut your losses, then absolutely fine. But what I would say is don't do this all the time, because it will really see off your investing returns. That being said, that money that you've just saw in my account there that's been raised, the £16 from the sale, if I wanted to withdraw that money, there is a 2-day delay with Freetrade until you can withdraw that money to cash to your bank account. So at the moment it is in the account and it's called unsettled cash. You can reinvest that, so I'm going to go and do that shortly, and I'm going to move that money straight on back into other shares. Which is no problem at all. The app will just do that automatically, not a problem. But if you wanted to withdraw that money to cash and into your bank account, you have to wait the 2 days for the money to settle in your account as withdrawable cash, and then from then you have to hit the withdraw option, and you'll wait another couple of working days for the money to actually hit your bank account. So there is a little bit of a delay between the share being a share and then it becoming withdrawable cash and then the money actually getting to your bank account. But that isn't that long in investing circles. And just to put that into perspective for you, I invest with Funding Circle and as well, and you can't get your money out of that account very quickly at all. You are stuck with it and you have to sell and put a sell order through, but there is no time scale on how long that could take to sell that little short segment in the loan that you've provided. The difference between Funding Circle and Freetrade is the Funding Circle stuff isn't actually a stock on the stock market. It's actually a loan you've provided to a company that takes a little bit longer to sell down and then withdraw the money. But it's just a quick comparison that selling out of shares is a little bit easier, especially on this app Freetrade, than it is for other investing platforms, and it was just a little example of that. Hopefully I've brought some value to you guys in this video, and if you have enjoyed it, please hit that like button in the corner there, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. That would be massively appreciated. If you know someone that does a little bit of free trade or whatever, and they don't know that they can sell their stocks, or they need a little bit of advice or how long it will take or whatever, please share this video to them. Feel free to share it on social media and hit the notification bell in the bottom there if you want to be notified when I release new content. That all being said, it's been great to see you today, guys, and I will catch you in the very next video. Goodbye.